Um, well, I grew up on the east side of Denver, Colorado. About when I was probably 3 or 4 years old, that's probably when I started playing basketball at the YMCA. My mom introduced me to basketball. She had bought me one of those little rims that you see at Toys R Us, and she handed me the basketball, and she just wanted to see what I do with it, because she always wanted a son who would play sports. So she immediately, when she gave me the ball, I'd take it outside, right outside my house, and I'd start shooting on it for hours and hours. And when it was time to come in to take a shower or come eat, I'd tell her like 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, and I just wouldn't stop. I wouldn't keep putting the basketball down. And she seen how much I love playing the game, so immediately she started putting me in programs, basketball programs, to develop my game and stuff. Let's go. Let's go. So right now I'm playing for a semi-pro basketball team called USA Denver Basketball. I've been playing with them for about maybe 3-4 months now. It's been a pretty good experience. How I train, a lot of it goes from critique on myself. So if I play a game and whatever I struggle with that day, that's what I'll work on. So say like let's say I played a game last night, and that game I was struggling with my mid-range jumper, or I was struggling to handle the ball. I'll come in, I'll do some mid-range work, and then I'll do some ball handling. A lot of the times, I don't ever like to come into a workout not knowing what I want to do or improve on, because every day I'm thinking about what I can improve on. Even my strengths, I even want to make those twice as strong. So if it's driving to the rim and finishing with contact, or pulling for a pull-up jumper from mid-range or from the three-point, that's what I work on. It also helps if you have somebody there to work out with you that will push you, not just sit there and lollygag, go through the motions. Like when you train, I feel like from the time you start to the time you end, you should be dog tired. You should be like hands on your knees, huffing and puffing. Like you should be wanting to get like multiple water breaks. If you're not getting multiple water breaks, I feel like you're not really putting in that work. You gotta put in that work. Why I still play is because it helps me escape from everything. Growing up, I lived that kind of lifestyle where how can I say it? Like, I wanted to stay away from all the negative stuff. So there was a lot of drinking, drugs in my family, stuff like that, and I didn't want to fall into that statistic that they have for African Americans, basically. And I just felt like every time I'm in the gym, just alone or with a friend, and I got my music on, or I got some music playing, it helps me escape. It calms me down, because throughout my years, I've kind of had the reputation of having a bad temper, even on the court and off the court. Like a normal day when I'm stressed out about school or work, I just want to get away from the world. This is where I come. This is my sanctuary. This is what keeps me calm, staying inside all these lines. Here, it's just like I like mellowed out. I kind of had to like find my place again. Spent a lot of time with my little Doberman puppy dog, Coda. That dog is stubborn, just like me. But other than family and my dog, that's pretty much it. College is a trip. My plans when I'm done is to be a sports journalist. So I figured I wanted to be a sports journalist when I was a junior in college. So I always watch ESPN First Take in the mornings, and I watch Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. And Stephen A. Smith is probably if not one of the smartest sports analysts I've ever seen in my life. Not to mention he's an African American, so that even helps even more. And it's not to say that other people that's not African American, not good sports journalists, but it just goes to show that people like him, because he grew up in New York. He's a diehard New York man, and just to see the work and the effort that he put into his craft, that's the same kind of thing I want to do. I think basketball, whether I'm still playing competitively or not, is always going to be a part of me. Like I said, being a sports analyst, I'm always going to be around the game, studying the game. So I think basketball is my future. I think the knowledge that I have for it is what's going to help me go further into my career. I just kind of see basketball as like just a way to escape life now. You know, I'm always going to love it. It's never going to go away, but at the same time, I know that there's other things in life that I need to focus on, and if basketball is one of those things and it helps me get to where I want to be, then that would be great.